Buy Bitcoin now or miss out forever, says Standard Chartered crypto guru. Bitcoin. Standard Chartered. Standard Chartered's Geoffrey Kendrick calls Bitcoin's dip below $100,000 potentially the last ever, outlining a three-stage buying strategy as the cryptocurrency tests critical technical support levels. Crypto journalist. Hassan. Crypto journalist. Hassan. About author. Anas is a crypto-native journalist and SEO writer with over 5 years of writing experience covering blockchain, crypto, DeFi, and emerging tech. Author profile. Share. Copied. Last updated 4 hours ago. Standard Chartered's crypto analyst Geoffrey Kendrick has issued a bold call to investors, declaring that Bitcoin's recent dip below $100,000 may represent the last one ever. With Bitcoin trading around $103,045 on November 6th, Kendrick outlined a staged buying strategy centered on the 50-week moving average at $103,000 and the Bitcoin-gold ratio threshold of 30. His aggressive stance comes as multiple technical indicators suggest a critical moment for the world's largest cryptocurrency. The timing carries particular weight as Bitcoin currently trades just $1,100 above its critical 50-week moving average. Historical patterns indicate that Bitcoin has definitively lost this weekly support level only 4 times, with each instance leading to tests of the 200-week moving average, currently around $55,000. Standard Chartered maps 3-stage entry strategy. Kendrick's trading plan is broken down into 3 distinct phases, designed to capture potential upside while managing downside risk. He recommends deploying 25% of the maximum allocation immediately at current levels, adding another 25% if Bitcoin closes above $103,000 on Friday, and committing the remaining 50% when the Bitcoin-gold ratio returns to above 30. The strategy reflects Kendrick's broader thesis that decentralized finance will eventually overtake traditional finance, with Bitcoin serving as the foundational apex asset that cannot afford to collapse. Meanwhile, a trader, known as Elon Trades on X, offers a more cautious perspective, identifying Bitcoin's retest of the 50-week exponential moving average around $100,000 as a critical juncture. If this level holds, he anticipates a mid-cycle reset before the next leg higher, while a break would target the $90,000 to $92,000 demand zone as the next support area. Crisis performance data shows Bitcoin's superior long-term returns. Analysis of 4 major market crises since 2020 reveals that Bitcoin's pattern is to outperform gold and equities once the initial panic subsides, despite behaving like a high-risk asset during periods of acute stress. During the COVID-19 crash in March 2020, Bitcoin required 2 months to recover to pre-crisis levels but delivered 220% gains over the following 6 months, vastly exceeding gold's 17% advance and the S&P 500's full recovery by August 2020. The 2022 rate hike shock saw Bitcoin plunge 53.4% from its March levels. Gold emerged as the most stable defensive asset during this period, declining by just 13.7% and trading 4.7% above its March 2022 level by April 2023, while Bitcoin remained 26% below its starting point, despite rebounding 58.6% from its October low. More recent episodes paint a nuanced picture, with Bitcoin showing asynchronous behavior during the March 2023 regional banking crisis and the April 2025 tariff shock. In both cases, Bitcoin moved independently of equity markets rather than serving as a traditional safe haven, yet ultimately delivered strong returns once volatility subsided. Since 2020, a $100 investment in Bitcoin grew to $1,473.87 by July 2025, compared to just $209.85 for the S&P 500, representing an 88% outperformance that has attracted surging institutional interest. Market faces powder keg of concentrated liquidations. Bitcoin's current consolidation around $110,000 masks extreme fragility in market structure, with roughly $11.39 billion in short positions vulnerable to liquidation on a 10% upward move and $7.55 billion in long positions at risk if prices fall by the same magnitude. Speaking with Cryptonews, Valor CEO Farzam A. Sani warns that this concentration creates a powder keg effect, heightening sensitivity to Federal Reserve signals and trade developments between Washington and Beijing. However, MEXC research chief analyst Sean Young maintains cautiously optimistic expectations for November, projecting that Bitcoin could reach $117,000 if key resistance at $111,000 to $113,000 is broken. A break of this level could trigger upward momentum and pave the way to $117,000. And with favorable macroeconomic news, a retest of the all-time high of $126,000, he said. StealthX CEO Maria Carolla strikes a more cautious tone, arguing that the market appears overheated and vulnerable to sharp corrections from geopolitical shocks or uncertainty in Federal Reserve policy. If the U.S. shutdown continues and the Fed fails to set a clear rate stance, the likelihood of a repeat test of $100,000 remains high, she stated, asserting that Bitcoin now has to prove itself as a mature institutional instrument. Follow us on Google News. Trending news. Recommended popular crypto topics price predictions. Crypto market prospect. After the washout, the soil looks richer. Live Fed Payments Innovation Conference. Real-time updates as Federal Reserve discusses crypto, stablecoins, and AI with industry leaders. Why is crypto down today? November 4, 2025. Google's Gemini AI predicts the price of XRP, Cardano, Aster by the end of 2025. XRP price prediction. Only 2% away from a major breakout zone. Big move is about to begin. Bitcoin news. Bitcoin falls below $100,000, wipes out $1 trillion from the crypto market. Here's what's really happening. 1 day ago, by Hassan. Price analysis. Bitcoin price prediction. First major BTC treasury just sold big. Is the bull market officially finished? 1 day ago, by Arslan. But price analysis. XRP price prediction. Ripple just opened spot trading in the U.S. Is institutional demand about to explode? 1 day ago, by Alejandro Arich. Best crypto to buy now in November 2025. Top crypto to invest in. 2 days ago, by Alan Draper. New cryptocurrencies to invest in today. Top new crypto coins. 1 day ago, by Inesis Tavares. Top 12 crypto presales to watch in November 2025. 22 hours ago, by Alan Draper. 12 new and upcoming Coinbase listings in November 2025. 2 days ago, by Elijah Rankovich. 12 new and upcoming Binance listings in 2025. 2 days ago, by Elijah Rankovich. The next crypto to explode in 2025. Our top picks. 20 hours ago, by Elijah Rankovich. Bitcoin, BTC, price prediction 2025 to 2030. October 24, 2025, by Leon Waters. XRP, price prediction 2025, 2026 to 2030. August 29, 2025, by Eric Huffman. Ethereum price prediction 2025 to 2030. 2 days ago, by Ben Beto.